If you haven't made your Christmas list yet, it is not too late. Trust me, you don't want this bat for Christmas. I've tested thousands of baseball products this year, but only 20 have made my list for the best Christmas gifts of 2025. Oh, and I'm also giving away Christmas presents to you, but let's get started with one of the coolest gifts that most people don't even know exist. If you're wondering why these Crocs are dirty, it's because you can actually turn any shoe with custom cleats into baseball spikes. So these are Crocs, and I've officially worn them on a baseball field. As far as I know, they're the first ever pair of cleated Crocs. But why I think that this is such a cool Christmas gift is not just Crocs, but you can turn any shoe into a pair of cleats. I think it's literally one of the coolest things that you could probably gift somebody. So this means Vans, it means Crocs, it means basketball shoes. That's my personal favorite while actually playing. It is a little bit more expensive. So custom cleats to change any pair of shoes, it's $190 to get them cleated and get them converted. One of the coolest gifts that anybody could get you for Christmas. The amount of people who have asked me about these and asked where you can get them done, it's custom cleats, it's $190, and this is what we're starting off the Christmas list with. If you are not in the market for custom cleats, then the best cleats I think that you can get somebody is Adidas. I think that they had the craziest 2025. They came out with all of these different designs. This was one of my favorites still. I love the material on it, and you have the bright green. The other thing is, if you are buying these for somebody else and their team is a certain color, Adidas made pretty much every single color of baseball cleats you could possibly imagine. So if it's red, white, and blue, I like this one a lot. And then you also even just have like the shiny silver and gray. So they make all of these in both metal as well as molded cleats. So if it's not custom cleats, Adidas cleats are absolutely one of the top gifts that you could get. In the spirit of the holidays, it is important to also remember that the best gifts don't always cost money. So one of the best things that I think that you can actually ask for on Christmas is potentially time with somebody that you want to be with. So one of the things that I would actually do as a kid is I would ask for going to the batting cages or going to a field to do practice. And one of my favorite Christmas gifts probably ever was when my youngest brother for Christmas requested me taking him to the field because I could drive and he was young and he couldn't. And for Christmas, I actually gave him like 5 coupons that he could give me, and we would go to the field and practice. So not every Christmas gift costs a lot of money. That is something that you should put on your list. It's a ton of fun and honestly might be the best gift. Now for a gift that you can't go wrong with, Bruce Bolt is absolutely on probably the top list for most baseball players who are looking for batting gloves. So anybody who hits and uses batting gloves, these are some of the most popular in all of baseball. These are the brand new Fernando Tatis batting gloves, which you have the bright pink as well as like this like mint on the color on the outside of it. And on the inside, you have a little bit more of like a tan, but these are the short cuff. So if you're somebody buying batting gloves, you really can't go long with short cuff or long cuff. For me, honestly, I like both of them. It doesn't really matter. This actually kind of goes well with the Santa outfit as well. These are some of the best batting gloves you could buy for anybody, and honestly, one of the best gifts for this year. Bruce Bolts are about $75 to $85. So one of the things that we're gonna go over next is another pair of batting gloves that are about half the cost. Honestly, I've been super impressed with Franklin. They are still to this day the most worn batting gloves in the big leagues. But one of the things that I will say is they've done a really good job keeping the same price. So they have batting gloves for about $20 to $45, but these are one of their limited edition ones that they just put out, and these are absolutely sick. If you know who Elly De La Cruz is, you know that he wears Franklin batting gloves. And typically he wears the all pink ones, but these ones are like pink and green, almost like a watermelon colorway. And these are absolutely super, super comfortable. So the one thing I will say, for about half the price, these are very comfortable. They are a little bit thinner, a little bit lighter. So some hitters prefer that versus other people prefer the Bruce Bolts. Franklin, half the price, great Christmas gift. There's a lot of things that go into making a great Christmas gift. Some of it's the surprise, but usually it's something that somebody's not gonna buy for themselves. Next product is one of my favorites. So this is Pioneer Belts. They make fully customizable belts like this one where you can get your number, you can even choose every single color, and you can also get your name put on the belt as well, or anything else you want. So they make fully customizable ones, but also they make these PG ones. So this is in all red. These are only $70. And I know you're thinking $70 for a belt might be a little bit expensive. These will last forever and they hold up really, really well. These are what we like to call show belts. So these are like big league baseball belts. If you watched the postseason, a lot of players are wearing these. I think that these are one of those gifts that a lot of players probably wouldn't think about and would be really, really happy with if they got it. So Pioneer belts, best belts in baseball. I'm actually gonna put this one on it. It would also make a fantastic Christmas gift. Baseball belts are a very small part of the uniform, but one of the ultimate things for baseball drip is chains, and that is where Triple Crown comes in. Not just any Triple Crown chain. Right now they have their biggest sale, and they have a $100 bundle. So that is the gift recommendation I have. It is the only time I've ever seen them do this sale, and currently right now you get a Cuban link chain like this one. You can do it in gold or in silver, and then you also get your number pendant. Number pendants are something that I feel like baseball players wear more than any other sport. So you get this, as well as you also get a rope chain. So I have this one in silver, and then I have this one in gold. So this is $100 right now. It's honestly probably one of the best bundle deals I've seen from them. Any baseball player, whether they already have a chain or not, can always use a second chain. It is the best drip accessory for baseball players. The best part is this can be worn on the field or off the field. They hold up really well. They don't tarnish, they don't turn your neck green. And that is why, for me, this made the top 20 list. Now we're back to a big Christmas gift. Baseball bats are absolutely probably one of the most popularly requested things on your Christmas list. We're actually gonna talk about not just a bat, so this is the Warstick Bone Saber, but also if you're buying them for somebody else, there's really only one thing that you should be worried about. This is a BB Corp bat. You can tell by the stamp it has on it. This is for high school hitters. And then also you have a USA model and then a USSSA model. Bats are kind of confusing. USA models are for youth players and Little League, and then also you get into the USSSA model, and that's more so for travel baseball. And so the only thing I would consider is if you are looking to buy a baseball bat, the Bone Sabers are fantastic. They come in a ton of different colors. The biggest key is to know what size baseball bat you need as far as length and drop, and also what the certification is. So that's the baseball bats. I know that these are gonna make it on a ton of Christmas lists. Honestly, for me, I think this one's gotta be my favorite color. Another good thing about Warstick bats is if you are the person buying this as a gift for somebody else, they all come with a warranty where the player can actually use them in the cage, in practice, and even in a game and still be returned if it isn't the right size or fit. So just another bonus. This is a gift I don't know if it's made a lot of lists yet, but it absolutely should have. This year I met a ton of young baseball players, anywhere from the age of 8 through high school. And honestly, the amount of players that I saw wearing Aria hats was kind of hilarious. They're also one of my favorite hats in all of baseball. So the fit itself is just super, super comfortable. And I think one of the reasons that a lot of young baseball players really like to wear them is not only the style, as you can see with this one, which sold out very, very quickly, but it's also how comfortable they are, and it can be worn on or off the field. So Aria hats are $50. The quality is really, really good. I've had all of these for a long time. They've all held up really, really well. So that's why, from a hat standpoint, these are making the top 20 list. If you're a subscriber and you're watching this video and you're like, oh, I've already seen a lot of these products, this one you have not, because I actually just found it like 2 days ago and I instantly got it. And now it is time to show you. So this one is only $20. It makes a great Christmas gift, and it's also super, super cool. So this is called Art Function, and you can actually place your baseball hat or whatever hat you like inside of it. And as you can see, it's completely clear on this side, and then you can actually put this on a wall. It's the only design that actually keeps your hat from getting dirty, but also it's just a way to display it. So just like I have all of this on the wall, this is gonna be going up on my wall, and I think it's super, super cool. I wanted to add it to the top 20 because it's kind of rare. I've never actually seen anything like before. Not only is this hat cool, but this Art Function is super, super cool. One of my all-time favorite Christmas gifts ever that I actually got was my first custom baseball glove. I was 16, I believe, and it was the first time I got a custom glove. It was a 44. I'm gonna show you guys a company that I actually think I prefer a little bit more than 44, even though I love that glove so much, and that is Buckler Custom Gloves. So they start as low as $200. The quality of them is really, really nice. You can design so many different aspects of it. I think they do a really good job with keeping the price and the quality of the glove really, really good. And as you can also see, you can even get little logos put on your glove, and then you can change everything from the piping to the inside to the web specifications. Honestly, custom gloves are probably one of the coolest Christmas gifts that a player can get, and this I think is one of the best customs that you can get for somebody. So starting at $200, even if it's a youth player, it's a really, really good glove. And then they continue to go up if you're getting it for a high school or college age player. And also, if you're wondering how this glove is looking so cool just standing here like this, that is the next item on our list. So these I recently found on Amazon. You can buy a 2-pack of them for $18. And most baseball players have an extra glove, or they have their main glove and they want to show it off and they don't just really want to like leave it in your baseball bag because then sometimes it just gets destroyed. So these are actually glove stands, and you just put your glove on it and then you can sit it wherever you want. So honestly, I was super surprised with this one and how good it did at actually holding up for how light it is and cheap it is. And this was one that I got a lot of questions about. So it made the top 20. And if you're a baseball player, that could be your glove. Bang. Next up, we have leg guards. And honestly, I know a lot of companies make this, but for me, Goated is the best when it comes to leg guards. So these are a few of the different styles, but the main one I wanted to show you, because this just released, we just got it, and honestly, it's probably the coolest looking leg guard that I've ever actually seen. So this is the blacked out Goated leg guard. You have the designs all the way around on the outside, and then you also have the goat on the front of it. And these are actually clips. Sometimes it's like elastic, and if dirt gets in those, then they kind of get ruined. These actually do like the clips a lot. So you have the clips on there, and then on the bottom, this sticks to your foot to actually protect you. So yes, these look cool. Yes, they can actually help you from, you know, smashing your ground ball off your foot. So Goated, when it comes to leg guards, I think they're the best in the game. That is why these are the top tier, top 20 Christmas gifts for 2025. P.S. If you are a T-ball player, do not put this on your list. You do not need it yet. You will be able to get a leg guard in a few years. You just don't need one if you play T-ball, but pretty much anyone else, great gift. This was an easy choice for me because Plate Crate is a subscription box that delivers each month. So each month it's kind of like you have Christmas Day during the entire year. I do want to say there's two options. There's the Plate Crate Classic, which is $55, and then there's also the Plate Crate Pro, which has an extra item each month, which is $85. But to show you briefly how much stuff comes in these. So in this month alone, we have pins, you have a mini basketball hoop. It has also like socks as well as training tools. So it comes with wiffle balls, easy curves, all sorts of stuff. You get a shirt of the month. You get literally so much stuff every single month. And this year they started a new style where every single month they have a new design that they work on. So this month was the Home Run Hero, which is super cool. The reason I think it is one of the best gifts that you can get anybody in baseball is because there's so many different ways that a player can use it. And I think that one of the best gifts that you could get somebody is something that they're gonna either wear a lot or something that they're gonna use to practice. And that way the gift is a little bit longer than just Christmas Day. It kind of goes into the whole year. So Plate Crate, top 20 easy. A subscription box can be a pretty big commitment. So another thing that you can get from Plate Crate that players love is something that they can use inside, outside, and the best part is they can use it completely by themselves. So this is the T-Popper. This is one of the special limited edition ones that they made. It's not only a training tool, but it's also a tool that kind of just makes baseball fun. These are online for anywhere from $20 to about $45. They come in this size as well as a smaller size. I kind of recommend this one because I just think it's a little bit more durable, but this is a gift that a baseball player would love. Oh, we got it. Talking about gifts that a player will use all year, or at least until they chew all of the gum. Big League Chew, top 20. This is literally, I think, one of the best things that you could possibly get for under $20 for a baseball player. It has 12 packs, so this is the original flavor. They also have a ton of other flavors, so if you know what flavor gum you like, you can get a different style. I personally like the original ones the best. The fact that you can get 12 of them for $20, not only will it make your baseball games better, your teammates will also like you if you choose to share with them. But this is, without a doubt, one of the best gifts I think you can get. Kind of leads us into the next gift idea. I was thinking about what are gifts that I really like. One Christmas, I got tickets to an opening day game. And I was thinking about it, I was like, I really liked it because from Christmas Day, I literally like opened it up, I read it, and then I had to wait another like 3 months to actually get to opening day. So it was really like that joy from Christmas Day lasted for months until we actually went to opening day. I'm pretty sure the Diamondbacks lost, but it is a great gift idea if you want to go to a baseball game, if you live close to an MLB stadium, and if you don't live close to an MLB MLB Stadium, then minor league games are honestly a lot of fun, and they're definitely cheaper too. But baseball tickets are one of the best gifts that you can also add, and you can bring your big league chew if you still have any left. Honestly, the best part about Christmas Day as a kid was opening presents, and then the second best part was actually going out and playing wiffle ball pretty much the whole day. I lived in Arizona, so it didn't actually snow, so that is why wiffle ball to me is one of the best priced and honestly like longest lasting gifts that you can get somebody. This is a wiffle ball bat from Axe. It does come with a single wiffle ball. You don't necessarily need to get this exact one, even though it is really, really good. You can get any wiffle ball bat, any wiffle ball, and it is not only like a Christmas Day present, but most likely you're gonna play it all year long. So especially if you were getting a gift for somebody with, I had brothers or sisters who play wiffle ball, it's probably one of the most fun things that you will do on either Christmas Day or after Christmas, and it's definitely a gift that will get a lot of love out of it. So wiffle ball bat, wiffle balls, definitely a top tier Christmas gift. Of course, baseball players love gifts that they can use while they're playing games or even training tools for the backyard. But they also like clothes that are actually cool baseball clothes. So one of the best that you can get a baseball player, if you are looking for gift ideas or you're a player, Baseball Lifestyle has so many different options. This is actually their hoodie, but they come in cream and baby blue. They have a ton of different styles. Probably the most worn thing this year was the ice cream shorts. And I will say, they were absolutely everywhere, but these are actually some of my favorite ones that I've got from them. So this is from their most recent collection. This is their Western collection, and they have a ton of different styles. But one of the things that I like about Baseball Lifestyle is they keep baseball fun. They really focus on not only having like cool colors and cool designs, but making things that baseball players like. So if you get somebody Baseball Lifestyle and they play baseball, they're absolutely gonna have a great Christmas. If I really was Santa, these would be my sliding mitts. So we have the Aria Grinch sliding mitt as well as the Gingerbread Man, and these are perfectly in time for the holidays. But one of the things I will say about Aria is they continue to not only just make the coolest products, they also make them really high quality. So they put out a lot of new products this year, from shorts to hats. But the sliding mitts to me are still like just number one. In all of baseball, I think that everybody knows sliding mitts, Aria is absolutely the best. And this Grinch one's probably like one of my all-time favorite ones. And these are perfectly in season for the holidays. The only thing that some people don't like about Aria sliding mitts is they're a little bit expensive for sliding mitts. These are $85. Or you can actually, right now, get an Aria mystery sliding mitt. You have no idea which one you're gonna get. It could be an unreleased one, it could be the Grinch, and it could also not be, but you have no idea. These are only $45, and it is absolutely the same quality as their other ones. You're just taking a little bit of a risk. But one of the things that I think that makes this such a good Christmas gift is it's kind of like two gifts in one. So you get the Aria package, you're excited, but then you actually get to open it up and see what's inside. Now I'm actually not going to open this because we are going to be doing Christmas giveaways. So I'm going to show you guys how you can potentially win sliding mitts like these and other Christmas gifts this month. All you have to do for a chance to win is join our newsletter. It's completely free. The link is in the description. Every week we pick a new giveaway winner. And remember, the most important thing about the holiday season and about Christmas is being with family, being with loved ones. And the one thing I will say, I know that there's a lot of great things on this Christmas list. Be grateful for what you get this Christmas. I hope this video helps. I hope you are having an amazing holiday season and you have a wonderful Christmas day.